Just get me doing this. Hey, welcome back. This is a kneaded ball of Wood Epoxy. Now what I did was I used this old plastic coffee can and I filled it up with part A and set it aside, filled it up with part B, set it aside, and they're both different colors. So what I did is you knead this together until it blends. And as it blends, it starts getting warm because the action is starting to take place, the chemical action. So what I've got here is I've got a can of alcohol and I've got my putty knife, and this is what's used for smoothing out the Wood Epoxy once it's in place. So what I like to do, and this has already been treated with liquid wood, all the spots, so we just take off a chunk like this and you just press it right into the area, and just press it and fill all the crevices with it, and just don't worry about it looking pretty right now, but just tear off a chunk and you can see the color is all uniform. You have about an hour to work with this stuff, and you simply press it in, and we'll be using the putty knife with alcohol to do the final smoothing and texturing on it. And this sticks really nicely in there because it's all been pre-treated, and the Wood Epoxy is still a bit tacky, and you want to get it while it's still tacky because it gives it a better grip on there. Now after this is done and we smooth it out with the putty knife, the longer the time goes on, the stiffer the mixture gets. So you can't really do a finished putty knife right now because being that it's in a soft state, it will sag somewhat. So we're putting this in, shoving it, packing it really hard up against the Wood Epoxy, and then we'll do all the final shaping later. Now, they recommend that it's all done in one application, but sometimes the job is so large that you simply can't do it all in one. So what I do in those cases is if it sits overnight, 24 hours, I simply go ahead and put a coat of Wood Epoxy over the top of this, and it gives new gripping to the Wood Epoxy, the compound here I'm using, Wood Epoxy. I put liquid wood over the top, and then once again I work it when it's tacky. So the main thing is to push it into all the crevices and fissures, and it will it goes a pretty long distance, but you can see I had a ball almost the size of a melon, like a cantaloupe, and this is how far it went. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this, and we'll be back and I'll show you how we do the putty knife texturing, okay? But for now, I'm almost down to the dregs of my first batch, and then we'll just finish this up in a little bit later. Okay, talk to you later.